The 2017-2018 National Plan of Action for the Prevention and Response to Trafficking in Persons, launched by the Ghana government, should improve the country's ranking in the U.S. State Department TIP report. Increase arrests, charges, and convictions of alleged trafficking in persons perpetrators by 300% is what the counter-trafficking unit is aiming for. President David Granger remains hopeful that the fear of prosecution will serve as a deterrent against human trafficking. It was during the launch of the action plan the head of state pledged his government's commitment to reversing this indifference towards the crime of trafficking in persons, but not without the support of all.
Traffickers must be identified and prosecuted with the full force of the law. The fear of prosecution must serve as a deterrent against human trafficking. Collectively, it is our duty as officials and citizens to make this plan work. We now have the evidence of government's resolve to rid our country of the scourge of trafficking in persons. Let us not drop the ball.
United States Ambassador to Guyana Perry Holloway said the U.S. is proud of Guyana's improved ranking in the U.S. 2016 Trafficking in Persons report, moving up from the watch list to Tier 2.
If you don't know the situation and you can't monitor your efforts, it's very hard to see if what you're doing is making a difference. And I think we do share the assessment of the analytic team that the increase you see there, while it on a percentage basis looks very high, is likely due to increased awareness and reporting. That said, I will tell you that trafficking in persons is probably one of the most underreported crimes in the world, in any country, not just Guyana, the United States, or wherever. So while it may look like we're talking about 100 people, I suspect, just like in every other country in the world, we're talking about many, many more people. So I definitely want everyone to stay focused and to know that this is a real problem that we all need to address.
The U.S. ambassador also disclosed that a team of experts from the International Organization of Migration will be in Guyana for a second training of frontline government officials and others fighting trafficking in persons on a daily basis. In the meantime, Social Protection Minister Amna Ali said the cycle of human trafficking cannot be broken without protecting the rights of trafficked persons and introducing effective strategies to prevent the act.
Cooperation and information sharing can all be effective. Ending human trafficking also means tackling the root causes: extreme poverty, entrenched inequality, and the lack of education and opportunity create the vulnerabilities that traffickers exploit.
The latest victory for Guyana is the conviction of two individuals who were found guilty by the courts for human trafficking in 2015. According to the counter-trafficking unit, majority of TIP victims during the last 3 years were non-nationals, which accounted for 41% of those rescued during those years. It has also been reported that 42.2% of trafficking in persons would have occurred during that period in Region 4, followed by Region 7. Mark Murray, Newsroom.